Is possible to overclock a SSD? Anyone already had tried to or knows if it is possible to implement in some way an overclock an SSD, or get the same benefits by tuning some parameter on an SSD?
Flash memory is limited by a fundamental access time. For 25 nanometers Intel flash it takes 50 microseconds to read 8 kilobits. This translates to 156 MB/s for non-chip, with typically 8 or 16 non-chips per SSD that can be accessed in parallel. Yet typical SSD sequential read speeds are 200-400 MB/s. So, in theory, there is still scope for improving SSD controllers, as well as the SATA interface/host adapter, even further. But, for present drives, it's unlikely that there's anything useful that could be tuned by the user that the manufacturers have not already considered. I suspect that the cost and complexity of the SSD controller sets these boundaries on performance.
If it was possible without breaking the drive, you would need access to the firmware, but companies do not allow that for obvious reasons. The best you could do is make sure your drive's firmware is up to date or buy a faster drive.